Happy holidays from your Pahrump Healthcare Partners Medical Group doctors and staff. Quality care with doctors you know and trust, right here in Pahrump.
Happy holidays!
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrump.nugget.com. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Tire Works Total Car Care. Not your typical tire and service company. Guaranteed lowest prices on tires. Your one-stop shop for all automotive needs. Call 775-751-6100 or 702-365-TIRE.
Tonight on News 46, Santa gets his yearly physical.
The Silver Tappers hold their annual Christmas show.
And Nathan Adelson Hospice auctions off some trees. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, December 2nd, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Former Nye County District Attorney Bob Beckett was scheduled to appear in court this morning regarding his drunk driving arrest from last September. Beckett is facing 2 charges, driving under the influence of alcohol and failure to surrender his driver's license on demand. The hearing is set to be rescheduled to a later date.
And a stranded Canadian hiker and his dog on Mount Charleston have been safely rescued this morning after spending the night in a snowy remote area on the mountain in a tent. Crews launched a planned air rescue after calling off the foot search yesterday because of weather. Police responded to a call at 8:30 a.m. Thursday after the hiker activated an emergency tracking device that sent a text message distress signal. They traced the hiker's location by GPS coordinates from the tracking device. Both are said to be in good condition.
And Santa rode down Highway 160 to Pahrump Valley Boulevard and onto Calvada this morning for his yearly physical at Healthcare Partners. I'm standing here at Healthcare Partners on Calvada, where, as promised this morning, Santa Claus and his elves rode with Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue down Highway 160 here to have his yearly physical.
Oh, Merry Christmas! Oh, what a nice clinic! Oh, there's Dr. Andraki.
Examination.
It's my flight physical, absolutely. Every year the FAA won't let me take off on New Year or Christmas Eve until I have a medical checkup to make sure I'm okay to fly.
But you have Medicare, correct?
I actually have Humana HMO. It's actually a ho-ho HMO, and it's Humana of the North Pole.
Well, you're allowed an annual wellness visit, and
Yes.
we're going to combine that today as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, so...
Good.
And your elves, are they...
We're healthy. Healthy.
Oh, they're always healthy.
You know where you find elves?
Where?
Exactly where you left them.
Elf humor.
And the opportunity for the patients to keep their doctor.
This is true. We want their patients to keep their doctor because you know what happens after December 7th? They might get coal in their stocking. So they have to act quickly and come in and take action so they can keep their doctor at Healthcare Partners.
Well, we're glad that you're part of our program, and this is Healthcare Partners, and we partner with you to keep you healthy because, as I can tell by your chart, you're not getting any younger.
No, you know, I've had a physical every year for the last 200 years now, but medicine has certainly advanced, so the physicals are getting easier.
Well, not necessarily. Now, we'll get to that in just a second here because I see that you've had your vaccinations.
Yes, I have.
Influenza every year.
Yes,
and
that
pneumonia.
flu shot's very important.
Now, let's get down to some vital signs. Now, your weight, I've noticed that you've supersized your bowl full of jelly.
A bit, yes. I've been trying to do a little bit more exercise, but, you know, you can't stay away from the cookies.
You're in good shape, but we have to keep working on those things we talked about: healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, exercise, and it looks like everything is good for you to have a good, successful flight on this Christmas Eve. Remember, December 7th is the important date for end of open enrollment and to keep your doctor.
And, you know, that's what I plan to do because, you know, I have Medicare, and actually up in the North Pole we call it Centacare, and I'll make sure because we have the same guidelines and I have to sign up before December 7th as well. I might switch to you. Can I come down here to see you?
You should, and remember that our clinic here, Healthcare Partners, is open 364 days a year. The only day we're closed is Christmas Day.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas! Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm fit to fly now! Ha, 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 ha. And Merry Mercier to you! Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Well, the Nevada Silver Tappers annual Christmas show is being held this Sunday at the Saddle West.
On December the 4th at 3 and 7 o'clock, this is our annual benefit show. And the recipient this year is that Senior Citizen Center will have a donation. The Pahrump Valley Night Youth Coalition that did such a beautiful job last year will be donating to them. The bulk of it's going to go to CASA for our foster children. So they're $10 now. At the door they're going to be $15. The tickets are going fast, so please support this worthy cause. Thank you.
How can people buy it ahead of time?
They can buy it from any of the tappers or at Saddle West Hotel Casino. And Miss Senior Golden Years also.
So that was kind of fun, huh? Having Santa come into town for his physical?
Yeah, it was so much fun. I want to thank Fire Chief Scott Lewis and his wife, of course, Jamie Lewis, who's a flight nurse there, and firefighters Fernandez and Steve Moody. What a great event that was. That was really fun. And Santa passed, of course, with flying colors.
Well, that's good. Well, folks, as we head into our first break, here's Jeff Simmons to tell you what's in store this weekend at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hi, I'm Jeff Simmons here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel Casino. A couple things in the casino. Tonight at 7 p.m. for $20 in the event center. We got a Tim McGraw and Elvis Presley tribute, and all the money we take in goes to No to Abuse. So it's a great benefit. Come on down, $20, and it's gonna be a great show. And that's in our event center tonight at 7 p.m. And also we got every Friday and Saturdays. We got Bring In Holidays for Cash. We got cash drawings at the 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's a $250 cash drawings. And then at the 9 p.m., we'll have a chance to win up to $10,000. So come on down. That's another great thing for the month of December. We got live music on our stage bar from 7 to midnight. And also bingo. Okay, I still got a few good seats left for our New Year's Eve special. It's a $70 buy-in. That includes all 40 games, 150 of the $250 payouts. 2 $1,000 coveralls. We're going to serve a nice plated dinner, and also we'll have drawings, party favors, champagne, everything. It's a great time. If you've never played New Year's Eve bingo here at the Nugget, come on down and sign up because it's a great time. And also we have our lower buy-ins every day at the 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. and no split pots at the 9 a.m. and lower buy-ins every day, all day on Sunday and Mondays. Come on down. Got a lot of stuff going on at the Nugget. We'll be looking forward to seeing you.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Welcome back to News 46. Adelson Hospice Festival of Trees is auctioning off decorated trees and wreaths this Saturday night at Mountain Falls. Well, this Saturday night is the Adelson Hospice Festival of Trees. This gala event attracts so many crowds, beautiful trees, wreaths, and wonderful things to auction off, all to benefit the hospice. We're going to speak to Stephanie Forbes.
Yes, we are at Mountain Falls only because we've outgrown the venue at the Nugget.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many trees do we have? I know that we have smaller ones and larger ones. Do you know how many entrants we have?
There are 4 of the 6.5-foot trees. There's like 8 of the 5-foot trees, and there's like 18 wreaths. There's a lot this year, and we're so lucky.
Tell what Festival of Trees actually is.
Sure. Festival of Trees is Adelson Hospice's annual gala dinner to raise funds for the programs and services here in Pahrump. It's a dinner, silent auction, live auction where the community comes together, buys tickets to attend the event, and then we live auction off all the trees and wreaths with all the proceeds benefiting the hospice.
It's a wonderful event. It's this Saturday night at Mountain Falls.
Yes, it's this Saturday night, 6 p.m. at Mountain Falls.
People can still buy tickets?
Yep, they can still buy tickets. They can call the office, 751-6700, and tickets are $100 a person.
Once again, we'll see you down there at Mountain Falls on Saturday night. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And now we go to our friends at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue for this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm here at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue, and today I've got with me Smiley. He's a German Shepherd mix. He's about 5 years old. He's had his shots. He's all fixed and ready to be adopted. You can reach us here at West Star Ranch, 780 East Mance, or you could call 727-9273 and come and see him.
If you would like to sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-9273. And next Wednesday night, the Pahrump Community Choir debuts its new name, High Desert Chorale, with the same great holiday program you've come to love. Well, you know the Pahrump Community Choir, but they're called the High Desert Chorale now. We're going to see them next Wednesday night performing their holiday concert. It is something that you cannot miss. We're going to speak to Director Andrew Barnum.
Next Wednesday at the big room at the Pahrump Nugget at 7 o'clock.
What are we looking forward to?
We're looking forward to. The choir made a big jump last year as far as their abilities, and so I put some harder pieces in this year.
Wow!
And so we're going to. Some of the things are a little tougher than what we did last year.
Last year was so beautiful, just really well orchestrated holiday performance. I know that we have 2 a year, and it's something that just packs that room. And that is so much fun. It just kicks off the holiday season.
That really does. It's a very nice kickoff for the holiday season for the community.
Tell me about how long you guys have been practicing for this concert.
We start in September. Traditionally, we started in the second week of September. That was when I was. We started then when I was teaching school, teaching music, and I was getting things still set up in the classroom. So that's why we always started the second week instead of the first week.
Yeah.
And so we just kept that.
Wonderful. How long is the performance?
The performances are typically take about an hour with an intermission.
And so it's at the event center. It's $5 for the entrance fee, but you get a discount, right?
Right. If you bring a can of food or something that's not perishable.
Then you get it for what's the price?
$3.
$3.
Right.
And it's well worth it.
We don't want anybody to come because they can't bring that. If you want to come and you cannot bring that, come anyway, and we'll do something.
We'll see you next Wednesday night, December 7th at 7 p.m. at the Pahrump Nugget for the High Desert Chorale's holiday concert. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, the Shadow Mountain Community Players will have 3 performances this weekend to get you and the whole family in the holiday spirit.
Yes, it is. This is the first night of our Christmas melodrama. Now, these used to be part of the Pum Pum Pum, but now we're kind of on our own with it. So we're doing it at New Hope Church. The admission is $5 or $2 and 2 cans of food, and all the money and the food goes to New Hope for the Pathways of Hope. That's their food bank.
That's a wonderful food bank, actually, there.
They serve over 140 families there.
And so this is a great location, great venue, wonderful seating for the Shadow Mountain Community Players. We're kind of using this location more often, aren't we?
As much as I can get a chance to use it. I love the location there. The people are great there. Pastor Neil's been wonderful to work with. It's just been really, it's a fun place to work.
This is going to be a great show, and I know, so we are tonight and tomorrow, people can go.
It's tonight at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow there'll be a matinee at 3 because the show's basically aimed for kids. And then there'll be another show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock after the lighting on the Christmas tree, so you can attend both of them.
And it's a great deal as well. Just bring a can of food. Also, you're playing a different role this time.
Yes, for the first time, I'm actually a good guy, not the villain. The problem is the villain in this one sings, and I can't carry a tune with a truck. By the way, the name of the show is Rolling in the Dough in Mistletoe or Don't Crack Jingle Bell Rock.
There you go. And so where's New Hope located?
Okay. I'm not really sure what their address is. I think it's Western they're on there.
I think it's 781 Western.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody right. 781 Western.
There you go. All right, and so tonight at 7 o'clock, I'll be there, and we'll see you there, and you're going to play a good guy, and we're going to have somebody else as the bad guy, but Rolling in the Dough in Mistletoe.
That's it.
Well, this is like the end of it now. It's going to start getting really cold. That's what I understand. Is that the temperature is going to drop.
It's hard to describe how cold it really gets, but I can tell you that those winds were crazy. We have some signs out in front of the station that actually bent the poles.
Yeah, the whole thing, it looks like a pretzel. Like it spun around and bent over.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's amazing.
Well, hopefully the winds will die down, but I know the temperatures are dropping. At least that's what I heard from Zach before. Yeah. So don't go anywhere. We're going to check in with Zach after the break and take a look at the 7-day forecast.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by Humana.
Welcome back to News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes here with your weather. What you're looking at right now is some pictures from around here in Pahrump. I like this one the best, I think. They're from our very own Deanna O'Donnell and Jason Koblenz. You see the mountains, the snow on the mountains and everything from yesterday, last night that we had gotten. You may remember we had the winter storm warnings, and so I hope everybody followed the procedures we talked about yesterday about wrapping your pipes and using space heaters properly. But anyways, into today's weather. Our high was at 54 degrees. We had some clouds out there. The winds came out of the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour, and our gusts were at up to 15 miles per hour. Our pressure was at 29.89, and our UV index was at 2 low. Our humidity was at 32%, and the sunrise was at 6:36 a.m. And today's record was 78 degrees back in 1940. Tonight looks like we're still going to have some cloudy skies. Our low is going to be at 23 degrees, and our winds are going to come out of the north-northeast at 7 miles per hour. The gusts are going to be at up to 18 miles per hour. Big difference from yesterday. Our humidity is going to be at 39%. Sunset was at 4:29 p.m., and tonight's record was 24 degrees back in 1948. I believe we're breaking it. So tomorrow we're going to have partly cloudy skies. Our high is going to be 51 degrees, and our low looks like it's going to be 23 once again. The winds are going to come out of the north, at 14 miles per hour, and our gusts are going to be at up to 37 miles per hour. Windy once again, but still nothing like we had the past couple of days. Our UV index is going to be at 3 moderate, and our sunrise looks like it's going to be at 6:38 a.m. The humidity at 22%. And for our 7-day forecast, like we already talked about Saturday, but partly cloudy skies. Except for Saturday, the rest of the 7-day forecast looks like it's going to be sunny, actually. Our highs are going to be in the 50s, except for on Monday, where we do go into 40s, just a little bit there. And our overnight lows are going to remain in the 20s. So, like we said, keep your pets inside, plants, anything else that you don't want to freeze, please keep those inside. And today's worst weather was in Moscow, Montana, where they had brisk winds. And remember, if you guys have any interesting pictures from around here, weather-wise, send it to news@kpvm.tv. Back to you.
And of course, you know, with the temperatures dipping down as low as they're going to be, everybody wants to remember the 5 P's of Pahrump. Watch out for your pets, your pumps, your pools, your plants, and your pipes. All of these things need to be cared for, or these freezing temperatures could cause irreparable damage to them all.
Yeah.
And folks, the state's Unclaimed Property Division is hosting the event at the Grant Sawyer Building on Washington Avenue near Las Vegas Boulevard on Saturday. Registration begins at 9 a.m. while bidding begins at noon. More than $500 million in unclaimed property is currently being held by the state. Residents can verify if the property belongs to them at the Treasurer's website. The awards banquet for Pahrump Valley Speedway also that will be held this Saturday night at El Jefe's Restaurant on Highway 160. It all begins at 7 p.m. The public is invited to attend and meet your local race car drivers. For more information, go to PahrumPValleySpeedway.com.
And also this Saturday night at 5:30, don't forget, the lighting of the community Christmas tree will be held in the parking lot of Saddle West. There'll be hot cocoa cookies and, of course, Santa.
And the Breakfast with Santa will be held tomorrow morning at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza from 8 to 10 a.m. Children up to age 12 eat free, and all others is $4. Children can bring their letters to Santa.
And tomorrow night is the first ever speed dating event at the Maverick beginning at 5 p.m. The cost is $5 to participate.
Speed dating, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting event as well. And of course, don't forget that Symphony Animal Foundation is having that blowout sale at the Search and Rescue Building right behind Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue on Highway 160 and Basin. And of course, there's going to be the Masonic Lodge is having that craft fair this weekend too, and that's right off of Blag. And I know you have to kind of go around a little bit,
right,
the closure there, but Blag and Galaxy, I believe, is the location of that.
And of course, you don't want to forget our friends at Domino's, who are holding a special for all of December for KPVM viewers. If you call Domino's and ask for the KPVM special, they'll hook you up with, I forget the deal, but it's like a pizza, breadstick, and soda for like $13.90. Here it is. Hey, look at that.
There you go.
These aren't just for show.
I know.
All right, so the holiday special, entire month of December, January through January 1st, is 2 large, 1-topping pizza, 16 Parmesan bites, and a 2-liter of soda for $22.99. And the lunch special is any 1 artisan pizza, 1 breadstick, and 1 2-liter of soda for $13.98. And Monday through Friday until 2 p.m., any sandwich or pasta is only $5. So, of course, check them out and make sure you told them KPVM sent you.
And one other event is tonight is the Tim McGraw and Elvis Presley tribute show. And this is all going to benefit No to Abuse. It's $20 to get in, and it begins at 7 p.m. And it's Dave Hoover. He's going to amaze you with his tribute of Elvis and, of course, Tim McGraw.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And from everyone up here in the Hill of KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, a great weekend, and we'll see you here again on Monday night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.